Hey everybody, once again, back again. How you doing? Once again, I'm back. Boom. I just wanted to say happy Bro-Morial month once again. Got a lot of things happening. That was part one you seen earlier when we showed you the packages that came in. Yeah, we had a couple packages came in. We did some unboxing. The Cybertruck, the exoskeleton, the Jupiter 2, and now, bam, the B9 robot. I told you the B9 robot was going to be here. You're probably wondering what he's holding here. He's holding my Radio Shack microphone. I kind of like hooked him up with it as part of my prop there. He's holding my Radio Shack microphone because I had my Radio Shack mixer hooked up a couple days ago, and I thought this would be a nice little touch because it has the, it's a silver microphone. So he's holding the Radio Shack microphone. I'm gonna show you what the B robot says. He says a bunch of different phrases when you hit the power pack.
The function of an environmental control robot is to supply all data pertinent to this particular field. Cannot compute. Programming data insufficient. I will accompany you. You may need protection. Due to worn conditions of memory bank, compliance impossible. My power supply is getting very weak. Emergency! Emergency! I am a cybernetic servo mechanism and computer. Affirmative. Astronomical scanning data indicates that you are now observing Omega Nebula. It would be against the prime directive of Robotex to expose human beings to danger of any kind. Warning! Warning! Launch time, T-minus 1 minute, and counting. I do not sleep. It is not one of my functions. Danger! Danger, Will Robinson! I must warn the others there is a dangerous alien among us. The function of an environmental control robot is to supply all data pertinent to this particular field.
So those are most of the phrases right there. And then if you switch it into another position, it'll just say one phrase, which is
Danger, Will Robinson.
that was his main thing that he used to say all the time.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will.
And it'll just keep on saying that. And then I think there's another function you can hit it, and it'll just go through all the phrases instead of me keep on hitting the button. It'll just go through every phrase. So I'm not gonna take my microphone out, but you can see that I'll show you there's little lights in front here, and I don't know if you can see them. Oh, I switched it off. I'll switch it back on.
The function of an environmental control robot is to supply all data pertinent to this particular field.
So it's pretty cool. The lights are pretty cool. You can check it out if you guys want to get one of these B9 robots. They do have these on Amazon. I happened to get this one on Amazon because I forgot where I got it. It was hard to get this one. It was really hard to get this one because they're going out of stock, and people are price gouging on these mugs. So you got to make sure you get them at a good price. And these are going to cost you about I think it was $44 for this. $44 for this. Yeah, keeping it real. This is my B9 robot. I love this baby. Can't afford the big one. I can't afford to build one of the big ones. So what I did, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll tell you again, I built mine from an old wheelchair. Keeping it real. I built it from an old wheelchair. It was a wheelchair that was thrown out out here in Sacramento. And I said, okay, I'll take that base and I'll build from there. And then what I did, I took a stereo boom box. I'm telling you what I put on there. The body is a stereo boom box. It's 2 Sony woofers in a boombox with an amplifier, and I picked it up for like 60 bucks. That was a good deal. Okay, I'm not trying to be driving around booming like I used to be doing. I could put a boombox in back here in my car, and I could put woofers and all that stuff. I used to do all that stuff. I used to install stereos and stuff. You guys know. You know me. Okay, I used to have some serious beat. I don't do all that anymore. That was my younger days. When I was in my 20s and 30s, yeah, I had fun. But so I took the stereo boombox with two 12-inch woofers, Sony Explode 12-inch woofers, and an amplifier. I think it's a Hyphonics amplifier. I forgot how many watts it is. 1,000 watts, 2,000 watts. I don't know. I don't care. But I bought that whole setup for like 60 bucks. It was a great deal. And I'm gonna take that. And that system is actually the robot body. Okay, that's the robot body. And then on top is the Sony television set, an old Sony television set from like 1989. I took the guts out of that and I put a tablet inside of that. I put a tablet inside of the monitor, simulating that the television set is working, but it really is just a tablet. Okay, telling you guys all the secrets. And then on the other side on the back side of the boom box, you can see the woofers. On the front side of the woofers, I've got two Sony computers. These were touchscreen, all-in-one, battery operated. Yes, I said battery operated. 23-inch screens, 23-inch touchscreen Sony computers. These things came out, I forgot what year they came out, probably 2007 or somewhere around there. They were like a lot of money too when they came out. I got them at the thrift store, shopgoodwill.com. I got both of those Sony computers at the thrift store, shopgoodwill.com. Read my lips. Shopgoodwill.com. Sony computers, two 23-inch Sony computers, one here and one here. And I believe these are i3 computers, so they're not that powerful, but they're good for internet. They're good for media files and whatever you need to do with them. Okay, you need to get on the internet, you need to search something. I haven't really did any editing and anything. I am putting editing software on there, but it'll be okay probably for live, even live streaming. So you got two computers, 1 and 2. They're both Sony, because I was trying to make a Sony theme. I was trying to build a Sony theme at that time. And I had all Sony components. I got the Sony woofers in the back. I got these 12-inch woofers that are Sony-inch woofers. I got an amplifier. The amplifier wasn't Sony. I could get one of those, I guess. But I got the Hiphonics amp. It was a great deal. And the reason that it's supposed to be a multiple, the robot is a studio, basically a mobile studio. Okay? The robot is a mobile studio. That's the purpose of the robot. And then as far as the head of the robot, I would have loved to have a B9 one of these, circular things right here for the head. I couldn't get that, sorry. So later on, when I started thinking about it, when I got my Jupiter 2 a couple days ago, I said, you know what? Let's just put the Jupiter 2 up there. It's about the same size as the head. It's 18 inches, I don't know how big this thing was originally, but I was like, you know what? That'll be a great head. So I put the Jupiter 2 up there, and it matches, as far as the texture and everything. And I'm going to paint it anyway. I'm going to paint it like a metallic silver or something, or some type of metal silver. So I was like, you know what? That'll be perfect. We'll put the Jupiter 2 up there. We'll light it up. We'll probably do the fusion core and all that kind of stuff. We'll probably light that baby up. Not worry about detailing the insides with the freezing tubes and the Robinson crew and all that stuff. I'm not worried about all that. I just wanted the Jupiter 2. I wanted a Jupiter 2. And I had no idea I was going to get an 18-inch Jupiter 2. So, going back to some of the things I told you guys about today, boom. This was the first Jupiter 2 that I paid for right here. And so I paid for this Jupiter 2. I was really happy with it. I was like, oh yeah, it'll be here probably in a couple weeks. Had no idea. The other Jupiter 2s came like last week, and I was like, wow. So I put them to use right away. I'm putting this one to use today too. I'm putting this one to use today too. I already got a tripod stand for it and everything, and we're gonna go ahead and build a diorama around this. So I've already got that. That's my soda. You heard that little popping? I'm keeping it real. I'm drinking the Tahiti treat soda. I just got this from a little while ago from Viva. I'm keeping it real. I went down to Viva. I'm keeping it real. I don't like to shop at Viva, but this is $1.29. I can afford that. So I got the pink lemonade and the Tahiti, because I need some energy. I need some sugar. To get my energy back up, because my energy was low today. I had to do a lot of stuff. Take my dad to the doctor and stuff today, and do a lot of stuff today, and running around, getting medications and doing things, and cooking food and stuff, so I needed some energy. So I had to get the Tahiti, what they call this? Tahiti treat. The Tahiti treat fruit punch. This is what I'm drinking right now. And you heard it pop a little while ago because it's probably a little warm in here. But I just put it in this little container right here. And now, bam, I'm recharging. Now, you're probably going to wonder why I'm excited. Once again, Bro-Morial month. Bro-Morial month means it's just a month where I'm happy to show you guys a lot of things. I'm happy to show you guys about a lot of old technology. I know you guys probably get tired of hearing about old technology, but that's what I do. So I got a lot of old technology, a lot of TV shows. Now I got the B9 robot. Boom, we got the big B9 robot. We got the little Jupiter 2. We got the little B9 robots coming in a couple days from now, and the little one will match up probably with this one or my 12-inch. Okay, so when I build the diorama is when you put everything all together. You got your landscape with your rocks and your trees and all your stuff, and your robots over here, and your Cybertruck. Where's my Cybertruck? Man, Where'd my Cybertruck go? I put it in the box. I don't want to lose my Cybertruck. That mug is little too. Where my Cybertruck at? Oh, there it is. This thing is heck of little. You got your Cybertruck. Okay, bam. You got your Cybertruck and you got your Jupiter. I'm putting it all on the dashboard right now. It's cool. I think I'm gonna open up the endoskeleton. You guys want to see what the endoskeleton looks like? I guess we'll open it up. The Terminator endoskeleton. I'm excited. This is like, you know, people, like I said, you know, when you're a kid and you can't wait for Christmas or your birthday for your presents. I'm a big kid. I keep it real. But nowadays, instead of worrying about your parents trying to provide it for you, I provide for myself. I've been doing that for years. My mom was a good mom. She always provided for us, and we did used to celebrate Christmas. And back when I was younger, and you know, I remember the presents that I got. I remember how happy I was when I got those presents. So I know how that feeling feels to celebrate that with your families and things. I know how that celebrate, but I just don't celebrate Christmas anymore. It's, you know, it's a lot behind that. You know, I know it's a pagan holiday and it's not real, and that's one of the reasons that I don't do it anymore. I'm trying to be right. Trying to be right. When I was a kid, I didn't know any better, and you just want your presents when you're a kid. I already know. So now I'm getting my presents now. Bam! But I got to get them myself. Endoskeleton. Look at that. Bam. Endoskeleton. Boom. Terminator. Dang. See, this mug, I'm scared. I don't want to break it. I got this mug in here. Oh, they got it wired in here. Just cool. And I like this wire that they use too. I actually used this wire the other day. The same wire is holding my microphone onto the. I like reuse a lot of things. Okay, I recycle things. I use things. I cut up plastic bottles. I'm a craftsman type person. I like to build things. So this wire is very useful. It's like that aluminum type of stiff wire. I don't know what it is in here, copper, whatever. But I could hang something up. I could hang my endoskeleton up in the car if I wanted to, and have it dangling around. But I wouldn't do that. Somebody would probably take it. And they got this mug in there good too. I'm scared to get it. Come on, man. I took the wire that holds it in. They got this baby in here good. They got tape around here. Hang on. But like I said, it's like Christmas to me. And like I said, I don't want to compare that because I don't celebrate holidays, whatever, but it's like Christmas, your birthday party. You know, I got all these little toys all at one time. I endoskeleton. I got the car today. And to top it all off, I'm going to tell you why I'm really excited also. This is going to really get you. I told you I was going to get a Riviera. I just did a bid on a Riviera on a what size was it? It was a 1/18 scale Riviera. About the size of my Bentley. I do have a Bentley too. I'll keep it real. I have some model cars. So I got a Bentley, and it's about the size of my Bentley. And yeah, so I got a Riviera now. It's 1971. I got a 1971, but we're going to represent it as a 1973. Because these are just... Okay, I got the toy out. This is what it looks like. Endoskeleton. This is cool. And you're supposed to be able to move stuff around on here. And the toes move around a little bit. I don't want to break it, though. I don't know how fragile it is. This part turns a little bit. This is cool. Terminator. Terminator. This looks crazy, man. I think the arms move too. Yeah, the arms move. Look at that. Arms move, and he got a gun too. He got a gun. Now I don't get into guns. I'm not into guns, but I'm gonna put the gun in his hand because this is part of the diorama. So when I set it all up, it's probably he's gonna be set up with the robot, like he's shooting at the robot or something. Yeah, this is a cool little gun. This is the gun right here. That's what the gun looks like. Okay, toy gun. Not no real gun. I ain't gonna pull this out. If a cop pull me over, I'm not gonna pull this out because you never know. It's bad nowadays. Yeah. So you put the gun in his hand, and let's see how we'll do this here. This is hecka cool. I don't know how he holds it. I have to look at the. I don't know how. Anyway, I'm not putting it in his hand right, but anyway, I got the gun in his hand. And I have to probably adjust it, and bam, there he is with his little gun. Okay, his hands, do they bend? That one bends a little bit. And this thing is heckin' cool. I think the head moves around too. What I do is I watch a lot of YouTube videos on these little models and things like that. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on these models before I make the final determination if I'm gonna buy something like this. And I was like, I've always wanted this thing. And I wanted, I think they had a bigger one a long time ago. I really wanted it, but it was like too much money. And when they start to get into the hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you know, some people are price gouging. They'll probably sell you this thing for $50 or $100 or something like that. No, come on, 20 bucks. 20 bucks is not bad. $19.99, and I just had to wait a little longer. It told me I was going to get it around the 14th, but I got it earlier. And look, he can even get on his knees. He can get on his knees and pray. I might just have him praying. Look at that. He can put his hands together, and he's on his knees praying. Y'all have never seen the Terminator pray. Y'all have never seen the exoskeleton Terminator pray. Look at him on his knees praying. Can y'all see that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So